Inner Light Ignite Saturday night here, and I felt led to check in, reach out, and get back into the swing of things. We've had holidays. We're riding in off that beautiful Cancer full moon that, quite personally, look, let's admit it, it was pretty fucking shit. Pretty shit. Mars is also retrograding there, which has been affecting me. I don't know if it's been affecting you, but I've definitely been feeling a lot and not really knowing what to do with that, especially with no motivation. So pushing through that. But anyway, I felt compelled that it was time to connect and to, yeah, see where everyone's at. I'm not really sure what type of reading this is going to be. I'd contemplating like a science reading or, but I just think that I'm going to go with it, and we're going to do a bit of a check in, an energy check in, see where everyone's at. Maybe you are feeling numb. Maybe you have been feeling numb. Maybe last year brought you to your knees. And I truly do feel like this year is going to be that one that I don't know, it's a no more year. A no more settling, a no more not choosing yourself, and a no more to lies, a no more to no tolerance of self. What have we got here? The solar plexus. Beautiful. Also had these little ones dropped down there, but I don't know whether we'll take them or whether they'll, well, yeah, look, we will take these. The beautiful yellow calcite that we'll put down there on the solar plexus, third eye, and the base chakra. Your self-expression and your stability has definitely brought on this awakening, I believe, in the third eye. Initial awakening or a plunge back into the dark night of the soul. When I was outside earlier, I kept hearing the song Popular, and not by the weekend. This one was an older one. Um, I'm willing to sleep my way to the top. I wanna be popular. I don't know if anyone remembers that. But yeah, that was coming in a lot in my head, and I didn't like that song when it came out. I really didn't, and it still icks me a bit now because I think there probably potentially has, whoever I'm connecting with now has been put in a situation where um, who you thought you knew truly wasn't. And that can really be confronting, where we bare our heart and souls to people that truly don't actually have the same intent for us. Let's dive in. Someone really had you not trusting yourself at all. Someone had no interest in your offer. I feel I feel like someone made you get very insecure about who you are, how you look. Am I good enough? Do I have enough to offer? All right, so we've had let's tap in. I'm just sort of going through. I'm going to grab a few more cards as well. Today I'm using just your OG Rider Waite. I've also got the Gold Foil Tarot, which is Rider Waite as well, just a little prettier. Same artwork. Someone was manipulating you a lot, and it's had you have to put a lot of boundaries in place, whether or not you are in separation from this person or whether you are doing so. This could have been over the last 3 months, 3 weeks. Over the past 9 days, there's been some big changes though when it comes to who and what you allow. But you're tired, very tired and weary. So you're probably having a lot of alone time right now. Time to self. Saturday night here. I think I already said that, but I've got some tunes going. Tunes that take me back 20 years. I think this is not far off it, the old Lady Gaga. Not far off being 20 years old. I mean, I wasn't born yet. Totally was. Yeah, I think for a while there you would have been really, I'm just going to turn that down a bit, questioning yourself a lot. You've got a lot of clarity now, though, in the situation. And do you know what? That can be just as painful. I think there's little talk on, that, okay, there's a lot of, acknowledgement and talk to trust your intuition, put boundaries in place, get back out there. But there's no talk about what it actually does feel like to intuitively feel something and then go against it. Why? Why would that be the case? Because maybe you were wanting to see the best in someone, maybe didn't want to believe that something could really be that bad. But yeah, the vibe I'm getting is that things did get quite bad and it required you to have to dig deep to get past this. All right. Messages for collective. A lot of lies in here from someone that, probably told you that you were it for them. This person was probably really, really great with their words or the love bombing. someone that was actually probably projecting a lot of their own internal angst, not knowing what direction to take, not knowing what they actually wanted. But I feel like this has really held you up and wasted a lot of your time. And I kind of been I'm feeling like they want to come back and offer you something again. And this isn't going to be about, falling back into old habits and it's coming back around to see how you're going to react to this offer, I believe, because in the past, I think you've been very, very giving and compassionate, patient with this individual. This is someone that you probably found out that they were sleeping around behind your back. There's other people involved here. Someone that was going out and doing things without you, saying they were somewhere whilst being somewhere else. Someone that wasn't putting in any effort when it came to you. Mockingbird. Mockingbird is on. You probably felt like completely, like someone playing in your face. Someone who proclaimed to be a soulmate. Someone who was telling you they were investing in you. There was a big decision for you to make here. Big decision. And you chose you. Did you want to? Probably not. Probably not at the time, but it was either that or enduring drowning in your own emotions, in your own turmoil. This could be affecting your dream state. It could be bringing up some things that need to be healed within your dreams. Feeling led to get an astrology card here. My Black Moon astrology deck. I'm hearing that song, Say You Won't Let Go. I think at times maybe you're sitting around and Pisces, you really wanted to believe that this person was your person. I lost my train of thought there. But yeah. Pisces is the 12th house. There's quite a few placements in Pisces at the moment. Quite a few things going on there. We've got Venus there at the moment, which could be, causing you to get all up in your feels. Pisceans know how to romance, is what I was going to say. So when Venus is in there, she's feeling very romanticized or fantasized. Delusioned. I'm seeing like these old cartoons, kind of like what was it called? Mighty Mouse. Mighty Mouse type style. I'm not sure if anyone's familiar with Mighty Mouse, but I'm seeing like the wolf and he sees something he likes, female wolf, and he gets the eyes bulge out of the head and the big love hearts. Um, I feel like you're a little love struck with this person for a second there. And what's shit is that vulnerability that you showed by opening yourself up to this person really allowed them and their little deceptive ways to hook, line, and sinker. I'm getting strongly that there could have been an involvement by someone else, maybe another woman, another female. I'd put yourself where you go. This does not have to be gender specific, but the energy of the Queen of Wands in reverse is, drama, mouthy, revengeful type sort of individual. Could have been practicing a bit of, witchcraft, someone that a proclaimed spiritualist that tapping into energies that they actually have no idea about. And potentially feeding that to whoever you were, that King of Cups in reverse there. And they were like so happy. Look at the smug little face here. So happily doing that to you whilst they went off and, partied. Why is this coming up? Why is this coming up? What's brought us here? Have you moved on from this? Clarify the Nine of Wands, please, Spirit. Yeah. You're investing in yourself. I think you're coming back to, maybe something that you had started over 7 months ago, 7 years ago. Maybe you awakened 7 years ago and you have truly had a plan, bit of enlightenment on, what it was you wanted to achieve. And this took you off your path a bit. You're investing very much so, finding that balance between the obligations and the wants, basically, where you need to be the have to of investing your time as opposed to the way you want to invest your time. And could be maybe potentially studying. I'm seeing someone going to start a course this year. that's going to bring you that nourishing fulfillment of reciprocation. And I don't feel it's, romantically, yeah, Empress energy. I'm going to sit her up there because she's so glorious to have just staring. Putting down the burden of this shit that like caused a tower moment in your life, bit of rock bottom, sleepless nights. Could be heading to the beach. You could be feeling yourself drawn to the beach right now or to water. Could be finding any water very cleansing for you. Salt baths. That's the thing with energy clearing. It's almost like a constant no. No, I haven't now. I won't lie, I will be grateful when school holidays finish up. I will be. I love my children, but I also love my time alone, which has been non-existent over the last 6 weeks. Maybe you're someone that does need to be alone to recharge, and um, and it's been hard for you to get that time. Maybe you've had children to care for, work to attend to, drama to deal with. There's a lot of things that get sent to us all the time. It's the distractions that really take us away from what we truly want. You could be interested in finding out your human design. It can be quite beneficial to strategizing where to put your energy. But I feel like this is the end of the cycle for you, all of this that has gone on here. And maybe it required you going back into something that you thought you'd previously learnt. It's very like easy to feel like at times like learning a lesson that we're not going to be presented with it again. And look, if it is, then it's generally something that we are still needing to work on within ourselves. That tree is very much sticking out for me on this card right now. You have grown so much over the last 12 months. Truly unrecognizable to probably family, friends, ex-partners, new partners, people that know of you. That's awesome. Go you. Go you good thing. I'm interested to know, what's coming in next for you. Quiet time. Quiet time, bit of contemplation of what it is that you actually want. And that's really good. to know what it is that you are wanting, and to give yourself the time to actually sit back and create space to quiet the noise of that. We all really do need space for our own thoughts. And when you're contending with things like technology, constant notifications, constant communication, um, the way that this world is right now, there's actually there's nothing. Oh, I haven't looked at these yet. There's actually nothing that says that we have to. I never signed a contract saying that I was going to answer my phone every day. I never said. And I don't. I don't. And some might think I'm an asshole for that. Sorry, we've just jumped from the reading to me. But I don't know who needs to hear this right now. If you don't want to answer the message or the phone, then don't. Don't. And maybe you've been too readily available to people, and people have gotten really used to that. And yeah, you don't have to be. You really don't have to be. Is it rude? That's the question. Is it actually rude? Is it rude? I don't think so. Look at me justifying not answering my phone, not replying to messages. Um, but yeah, I don't know who needs to hear this right now, but keep doing what you are doing. If you need time, then you need time. You need time. Now, what was I doing? We were going to have a look at these. Bloody hell. I think ultimately you are seeking connection. Who doesn't? Who isn't? Everything in life sort of comes back to relationships, really. If we were just sitting around by ourselves in life, um, would there be any problems other than, we wouldn't know any different? So ultimately, everything in our life is piqued or caused or brought on by the relationships that we surround ourselves with others. We're all here in this one spot in this little globe, and not necessarily to all just get along. No, sometimes it's about you know learning how to find ourselves within those relationships, within the world, within society. And I feel like you've been probably slightly traumatized by the people that you have dealt with. A lot of cold, what's the word I'm looking for? Cold. People that don't know how to be comfortable in their own energy, constant validation seekers, and they latch on to empaths, very much so, because that is somewhere where they do get the validation without even having to really work for it a lot of the time, because empaths are natural givers. And look, first to admit, who isn't tempted or drawn in by a pretty face or a bit of charm or a nice smile? Um, we are all human at the end of the day, and it does require a bit more to see past that. A reason why I cannot use a dating app these days. I think dating apps cause people to become the most shallow on those things. What else have we got? How am I going for time? Half an hour. I'm going to pack these up. Yeah, I think if you're feeling led right now to move, to change your look up, and maybe try some new spiritual practices, you could be feeling drawn to go try something different, maybe a different healing modality or something. Do it. Do it. I don't think you will regret it. And sometimes it's good to connect with people or others who are on the path like that, just to, know that someone else gets it. Someone else gets it because uh, it can be very disgruntling to, you know, require that mutual understanding and be shut down. It's it makes me feel crazy. I mean, that's not to forget that we do have things like journaling, time in nature, all the rest that can really, help bring us back, help us move through things, not verbally vomit onto our mum on the phone because she's the only one that'll listen. No, it's, doing those little things, having those outlets so that we have space to actually talk about more, to get to the fucking point with others rather than just unload our problems onto them, to seek solution rather than the need for validation from someone else. Hence why you come to things like this. I have readers who have no idea that they have gotten me through my darkest times through their validation of what I'm doing right now and describing the situation. And I'm so grateful for them. I love them. And yeah. Yeah, definitely feel like you're going to get some messages this week from the universe or from, something that's going to come in to maybe set you on a different path, get your perspective looking in a different direction. Okay. I'm going to grab those. We get a couple more messages for this beautiful collective, whoever's tuning in with me right now. What's up for the week ahead? What do we need to know? What's coming in? I'm going to take this guy. And it wanted to come through while I was splitting the deck and shuffling the Awakened Spirit. And we've also had the Dark Night of the Soul pop out. These are actually really beautiful cards. These ones. Anna's Dark. And the Awakened Spirit. Okay. You're on the end of coming out of a dark night of the soul, and you're also ascending to a new way of looking at things. You've got a desire to change. You do. From what you've been through over the last, I'm going to say 11 weeks, probably most intensely. period of time where, you've suffered emotionally, sleepless nights, stress, no one to talk to, especially if you've got a small circle. And this has changed you. Whatever you went through in 2024 has absolutely changed who you were going into 2024 and who you are now at the start of 2025 here. I'm going to read the awakened spirit, the desire to change. An awakened spirit is much like Alice in Wonderland. Once you have traveled down the rabbit hole, you can never go back to what you knew before. Ain't that the bloody truth? You become forever changed by your new experience. New information and experiences will change you at your very core. You become enlightened with sacred connection, resulting in physical, spiritual, and emotional changes. You may be feeling lost and confused about life, relationships, family, or social connections, including your employment. This is a time when making meaningful experiences is a priority, as you can no longer fathom wasting time on greedy, materialistic, or ego based principles. The question of why comes to the forefront of almost every experience as you search for meaning and validity, for your soul's experience here on earth. Seeking through the industrial machine of society, you become more aware of people's unhappiness and lack of passion, ethics, and integrity. At this moment, understanding who you are, the real you, beyond what you have been conditioned to believe by societal norms, family, school, institutions, becomes a dominant feature in your life. Right now, your spirit seeks freedom, confined by restrictive interactions and outdated ideals. It's important to understand the connection between your physical body and spiritual self. This deep connection is the soul's expanding awareness into seeing a broader and bigger picture in life. Health challenges can occur now as you go through this phase of spiritual improvement. Growing impatience with materialistic people, social media, new programs continually highlight the world's imbalance of peace and harmony. Humanitarian efforts are supported now. Donating time, effort, and energy into community programs or groups and implementing healthy and greener alternatives into your life will bring new opportunities. The shadow aspect of this is, I guess, not becoming bitter and resentful. But that's so on par with what I've been talking about, what we've been discussing, what's come up for you in this reading. You are changed. And once you do see something, you can't unsee it. And it can be a struggle to put yourself back out there. I think it's really important right now to take time. Don't answer the phone. Don't answer the call if you don't want to. It's you needing some alone time now to get your energy in check, feel balanced. Don't go out if you're feeling pissed off, because you will probably the fuck out of my face to the wrong person. And while sometimes that can be necessary, you also don't want to break your character and who you truly are. Dig deep. It's that time now where knowing what you know and being able to implement that, because we do need to be able to function in society. We do. And you're going to feel better for it. You'll feel better for it to come home and be like, oh, I did that. Try, okay, here is the challenge for the week, is to try something new whilst out in society, where maybe you've previously reacted. Retreat. Do you know, like sometimes you could be driving and people are cutting in and, we can feel, oh, I've got to be there. Like easy to want to get frustrated. Try just the odd waving someone through, letting them rush around you. Go at your pace. I'm going to leave that there, guys. I am. Um, but yeah, I wish you a beautiful week ahead. And I'm going to be showing up here a bit more. I want to connect with more people and let's see how we can work through what we're all going through or what we've been through. What's brought us to, you know, to where we are now, and how can we, be the best version of ourselves, sticking to our truth this year in 2025. Try something new this week. May you have a blessed weekend.